what you did to me.
Take your hands off me.
Tell me why. Tell me why I should let you live a long and happy life while I sit alone, knowing that my son is gone from me forever, taken away by a woman I was foolish enough to trust.
You couldn't hurt me. Richard, you couldn't.
Why not? Why not? Because I love you. Because I love you? Answer me this. How could I possibly love a woman who could take my child from me? Who could rip out my heart and soul and then toss a note on the table? As if you were informing me of a dinner engagement. No, but this note was to inform me that you were taking my son away from me again. You took it upon your almighty self to make that decision, didn't you? To decide that my son and I would go through the rest of our lives not seeing each other. That's what you decided.
You have no right to burst in here.
I have every right. You and I created our child together. Together. Yes, that was me. That was me in bed with you, making love to you when Jonathan was conceived. That was me you were holding on to, and that you kissed when Jonathan was born. That we cradled in our arms, and we shared the first moments of his life together. And that was me that helped you put back the pieces of your life to recover the memory of your missing years so that we could find our son. And we did find him. Our son. Our son. And what gives you the right to take my son away, to give him to another family? Do you care nothing about me? Do you care nothing about him?
I do care. I do care. You have no idea how much I care. Turn around. God's sakes, Richard. I'm not heartless.
May I turn around now?
Yes. It was hard for me to have to leave you the way I did after sending John away.
It wasn't so difficult, was it? You couldn't find anything like courage or compassion to stop yourself.
It took all the strength I had to walk away from you like that. And then it nearly broke my heart seeing you run after me on the beach.
And so you did think about me?
Yes.
About leaving me?
I never want to hurt anyone the way I hurt you. There were so many things that I wanted to explain to you.
Well, what stopped you? You've never been at a loss for words, have you?
Because I had to make the break somehow.
Without seeing me?
I didn't belong in your world any more than you belong in mine now. How did you find me here?
I got a clue from your sister.
You saw Cassie?
Yes, and she swears that you don't know where Olivia's family took Jonathan, but that's a lie, isn't it? Of course. Because how could you possibly send away your own son to somewhere you don't know where?
Because it's what I had to do. If I knew where Jonathan was, I don't think I could stop myself.
Stop yourself. Stop yourself from what?
From calling him, from going to him, from bringing him here. I miss him so much, I don't know what I'd do.
Well, at least you gave yourself a chance.
No, I didn't have a chance. I didn't have a choice. If I had tried to contact Jonathan and I was being watched, I would have put our son in so much danger. So I gave him up the only way I knew how. I gave him up for both of us. I wasn't trying to keep him from you, Richard. I was trying to keep him safe from Edmund. Don't you think this is tearing me up too? Don't you think that I have a hole in my heart for our son the same way you do? And that is why we'll be connected for the rest of our lives. Richard, you know me. You know me so well, and you know that everything I said in that letter was true and final. I wrote so many letters to you in our life together. I'm nothing if I'm not honest, you know that. So you had to understand before you even came here that I was telling you the truth when I said I didn't know where Jonathan was.
Yeah. Yes, I did. Of course. All right.
Then why did you really come here?
I came here to look you in the eyes and to ask you why. Why did you run off and leave me? Why couldn't you come to me and tell me to my face what you did after all that we have been through? Reva?
I left the way I did because it was killing Joshua.
I want you to look at me in the eyes and stop hiding behind Josh. Now, we had something very special. We had a marriage. We had a family. You can't just eliminate that life, that fact, just because it doesn't suit you. Now, does that love, does that life mean so little to you that you can erase it so easily?
I didn't erase it. Don't you get it? Don't you understand why I had to leave the way I did? Why I couldn't look back? It wasn't just difficult because of our son. It was difficult because of you. For years, I prayed that I could find that part of my life, that I could find the missing piece so that I could put myself back together again, so I could complete me. So that I could close that door and I could move on. But then when I remembered that we had such a full life, and when I learned that we had a marriage and we had a son, I didn't want to let you in. And I didn't want to accept you. I love my family, and I love my husband more than anything in this world, and I have fought and struggled for so long and so hard for us to be together again. And now, finally, my life was neat, and it was ordered, and it was perfect. Until I looked into your face. The face of a stranger. And little by little, I remembered that face, the face of another husband and another child. And now I wish to hell I could forget it.
So tell me what you remember.
I don't have any more to give you. So now please go. I told you that I remembered being married to you, so take your prize and go.
There's no prize. This is not a game. All right, I've lost everything already. I have lost my son. I have lost my brother, and now I have lost you, and I want to know.
What do you want to know? You want to know every detail, every intimate little detail?
Yes, I want to hear you say what you remember. I want to know that the life that I have been mourning for the last 6 years isn't just in my mind. I don't wish to suffer and to be tortured by this for the rest of my life. Now, I know this is over for you.
No, you're wrong. I can't stop thinking about you. But I don't want to do this anymore.